Give me a home among the gum trees, lots of plum trees, a kangaroo and a sheep or two, a cop, clothesline out the back, a veranda at the front, and an old rocking chair. No, that's what it would be if it was Rolf Harris. But I'm Kenny, I'm talking cladding, and this ain't a wobbleboard. G'day Gladiators, how are we? Oh, I'm a little bit excited, just a tiny bit, just a wee bit, because in the mail I didn't receive anything, but a truck turned up because I ordered. Well, see, we've got the supply, we haven't really, and I don't think I've ever put anything out there on the YouTubes before, and today that's going to change. This supplier has brought to the game something with some style. And no, it's not a wobbleboard. Here it is. You might have seen this before, but it's some Colorbond mat. This is Colorbond mat, and if you look at the logo right there, it's being made by Stramit. Now Stramit does use Colorbond mat. They use all Colorbond products. Stramit, however, has entered the market using a product. Well, they've brought a product to the market named, wait for it, Sharpline. And it's not because if you just slice your hand over the top of that, it's sharp and it'll create a line in your hand. No, Sharpline because it brings the architectural style to whatever you put it on. Now you may have seen this before from such places called Lysart that bring out an end seam. Or you've got companies such as, and you would have seen it on all of our videos before, not all, but a lot of them, the good old Stratco Highland tray. Now Stramit's here. Here it is, Sharpline. It comes in a variety of sizes and it looks amazing. So here, firstly, for all you millennials out there, or even Gen Zs, I've got to do something very satisfying. Are you ready? You ready? Ooh, not only does it make that look good, and it's the word for the year, right? Satisfying. There we go. So this is what it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're beautiful. Now, I've got some lights back here. Let's see if they can see that sparkle in the light there. Bring it in as close as we can. See that? Now, you all know, if you've seen our stuff, how much I love Colorbond. I love Colorbond, and this is Monument Mat in the Sharpline. Here we go. So the width, you might go, this is pretty wide. Yeah, it is. It's got some width to it. It's got some girth. This is what you call the 465. You'll have seen this product on houses before that we've done. There's a home on London Road. Yes, that has got Highland tray in 465. Now let me tell you something about that. That one there also has a little bit of Stramit 465 on there as well, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you that it does, because we went in there to fix some problems because it had been installed poorly, and we went in there and we used Highland tray from Stratco, but there is a small section that when we removed one of the roofs at London Road, we were able to use the product because we took it off, right? We took it off and said, this gear here, this is the same as what Highland tray, the Stratco, this is the same as end seam. Now, you may or not believe me, but I'm gonna do a little trick here. And I'm going to grab myself a piece of Highland tray and show you how similar they are. Ready? All right, now here it is. This is a special corner, a Highland tray corner. Look at that, can you see that? That is the under, that is the nail strip. Now, let me grab the 465 over here and give you a close-up. Can you see a resemblance, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Very, very, very similar. And so they work together. So basically, the secret is, well, I don't know if it's a secret. It's kind of industry knowledge if you're in the game, right? Which Stramit now is the game. They're in the game, sorry. They've been in for a little while. So, the next thing to work out is, do they lock in together? So this one here, like, instead of clipping it in, I want to see if I can slide that in. There you have it. They lock in together beautifully. So you can see it is, well, from my opinion, it's not necessarily an inferior product or not a better product. To me, from my experience with it, is it's equal to the end seam and the Highland tray. The difference will come down to the service offering and the price. So the speed of delivery, the consistency of undamaged product, and just the ongoing service from them. Then it comes down to the price, right? So, what do they have to offer? I asked them, could you please supply us your 3 most popular Sharpline products so that I can do a video with these. I wanted to see for myself if all of the products were the same, if they were different, if there was anything special about them, and I wanted to show you guys at home, you ladies, you boys and girls, all you people, gladiators, now that you're watching this video, I wanted to show you all about these different ones. So you've seen the 465, I've shown you the 465. Let me jump on. Now, you've seen me before, I've talked about ringing all the bells, hitting all the things, and the one that makes all the noise is this 265. So the most popular one in the range from Stramit or from either other manufacturers is the 265. Now what do we have here? We have a 265 sheet that has an over. This is a 38mm rib. So from there to there, it's 38mm, and you have this little hook there that goes over the top and clips at the bottom over the top of that right there. So that there is the, I call it the male, or the under, and that's the female, or the over, and that there goes inside of that one there, like I showed you before, and between the center of that rib and the center of that rib, it is 265mm. So how does it fix to the wall? Well, here you go. At 600 centers, which what I mean by that is at every 600mm to the center of the batten, this needs to be fixed in. Any more than that, then you might not get the most preferable installation, and it doesn't meet code. And to meet code, you need to do what the manufacturer specifies. So that's where it gets fixed on, and then that clips over the next one. So let me show you really quickly how that works. You put a screw down in there, and then that will clip over the top. Now you can see that 465 and 265, they play together too. They're really good friends. They're like brothers and sisters. They might not look good on a wall if you don't do it right, but they play together very nicely. So what else can I say about this 265? Is that you probably get the best result overall when it comes to ease of installation. So when it comes to oil canning, which no one wants oil canning, it's horrendous, it's horrific, and I get asked all the time about oil canning. So well, that's a whole nother video. So right here, the 265 is pretty exciting. It does what it does. I'm not going to go through another satisfying moment with you. Oh, satisfying. Oh, so satisfying. I did. I lied, I'm sorry. So, you ask, but this is nail strip. There is another type of standing seam which has a clip underneath it. Now, we don't do a lot of this, but Stramit sent us one of theirs. So, this one here, which is actually my favorite width of all the widths. Now, I know that from other manufacturers, they can do a 320, and I'm sure that Stramit can as well, because I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen them with my own eyes, but I'm pretty sure all their machines come from the same place in Europe. So they've all bought the same machines, and when the guy comes from Europe to inspect them all, see how they're all going, he does like an adventure around all the different roll formers. Yes, so this one here is a 320, and they call it, now they've got a name, I saw on the back. Now, this one here, it has a name that is different to the other. It is called the 320 short clip. That's what's on the sticker anyway. So it is, what that means is it's shorter on here. The width from center to center is 320 millimeters, and that this section here, that's only 25 millimeters. So it's a smaller profile. It's just handy when doing, when you're needing to have a minimum impact on the wall that you don't want to stand out as far, or you're going just for a shallower look. The 25 mil works, but the difference with this one is it doesn't have a nail strip on this side that clips over and goes down. Instead, these ones have a clip. Now they didn't send me any clips, so it was very, very difficult to do that. Now this is a disclaimer, I paid for this gear. They didn't, so maybe I should have asked for it. In the end, this has a clip that goes over the top that screws down, and that enables it to move and flex on that clip. So that is the purpose of that, and that gives them, so Stramit has this 320 cover. I know Highland Tray from Stratco, they have a 320, which is also a 38 mil rib and is a nail strip. So there's a lot of variables when it comes to this material, and if you talk to any of the suppliers, they'll be able to help you out, I am sure, because we don't seem to have any problems getting custom sized things for us. So, I don't know if there's anything else I can really show you about this product other than it's from Stramit. The lead time, we got this next day. So we put the order in on Tuesday, and it was at our yard on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday, because we put it in Tuesday morning, which is an extremely fast turnaround, whether they were running them themselves, or whether or not they wanted to make sure that they put their best foot forward when we did the video. So that is very, very good. However, we did ask them, and they just said, depending on the size of the run, would depend on the lead time, but you're looking, they said, between 3 and 5 days as a regular lead time. Now that is industry leading. So if you're looking to get really, really quick lead time, and your normal supplier can't get it for you, or you're just really late at ordering things, then that may be one thing that Stramit can bring to the table. Anyway, I rate it. I think it's good. It feels to me like it's the same. It's all made out of beautiful Colorbond steel, and yeah, chuck it on your plans, specify it, and maybe we'll see you on your job site. Alright, Gladiators, thank you for watching this review, and if there's anything else we can do for you, just chuck it in the comments. If you've had an experience with this Stramit stuff yourself, or with Stramit, or anything you want to share about the Sharpline, if you want to let me know about it, I'm more than happy to discuss the pros, the cons, and maybe we do a bit of wobbleboarding. Give me a home among the gum trees with lots of Colorbond, please. I'm gonna have some Sharpline on the roof today, and maybe out the back, and I've got... Nah, I don't know if I can do it.